the number is 15 million or if the numbers is 0, I'm not thinking about the numbers. I'm thinking that this is my passion and this is what I'm going to keep doing regardless of who is watching, who's not watching. This is who I am. And that's how I validate myself. Before I validate the numbers, before anything, I validate myself. You get to give yourself the opportunity to caress your back and say, hey, baby girl, it's going to be okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like, you really need those moments where you cry and hold your own shoulder. I'm back with another video. Today, you can see my makeup is done versus the morning. I have a new shirt on. I fixed my hair in a different way. Let's pose for a perfect you know, right now in this moment after I did my makeup, it was just a day to press the record button. I think I know what I'm going to talk about, but before that, you guys know, subscribe, like, comment, just because I'm pretty, just because you like me, just because I know you watched one of my other videos, right, and I changed your life. Today is a day that sorry guys, I see a weight and I'm going to lift it. Today is a day that I think I have ideas. I've been going. I've had a conversation with my friend, like I told you guys earlier. I've laid in bed. My sleep schedule has been messed up since college. I used to be on a 5 a.m. routine, 9 p.m. sleep time, and I'm really upset that I don't have that. And I'm working on it. It's a time management thing because, like we say, guys, what would rich me do? What would rich me do? Rich me would definitely be a 5 a.m. girly. And I am a 5 a.m. girly because I wake up at 5 a.m. And then now yesterday I woke up at 5 a.m. and just got the hell up, started journaling, started showering, started doing what I usually do. And today, because of my bad time management skills during the day and getting tasks done, because my brain doesn't work like the average person and it runs slower when I have a lot to do, unfortunately, and then when I have nothing to do it runs fast. It's a mix of things. I struggle a lot with this thinking big brain that I have. And so I am telling you guys because that is my challenge right now. My challenge to myself is that every single day from today, from this video, I will master my sleep schedule again, because that's really the only thing I need to master. And so my ideas can optimize correctly and I can clearly and consistently write down my ideas and not have a notes app filled with unfinished ideas, because I'm on a roll and I'm taking long to do this and I'm taking long to this. So you guys are seeing me in a new spot. It's damn cold outside. So I think this is going to be my spot. I think I'm going to get a microphone and I'm going to get a better light and maybe a background, because for some reason, yeah. So that's me. So I just had to hit record, because if I didn't hit record, well, I was just not going to do anything. So let me find a chair. I'm gonna pretend this is perfect. This is why you just never know. I'm gonna pretend that this chair is my luxury podcast chair where I have my microphone. So I will be getting a microphone because this is where we're gonna be, because it's so cold outside. I'm even cold as I'm sitting in this seat right now. It's freezing. So yeah, I might even just buy a coat for the winter and come on here, do my makeup, put a coat on, and keep talking to you guys, because that's what I do best. And I think this winter arc, I need to just do YouTube. I don't know if I want a camera, a light, a microphone, a laptop. I don't know what I want, but I want it. I need it because I'm a content creator. If you check after the 8 months that I didn't post, the 2 weeks, I've posted every single day since then. I've been committed and I am a content creator because I get up every day, tired, rain, snow, shine, and post. And I'm realizing I just had a creative block. Yeah, my first one. Well, actually, I'm a writer, so I always have creative blocks and I always have unfinished thoughts and I always have poems that I never finish and ideas that I never keep going with, because I'm a thinker, I'm a writer, I'm a poet, I'm a reader, and I'm a creator, and I'm a podcaster, you know, so I just had a really, really big aware creative block. What I should do, because this is going to be my new station, I'm going to start investing time, because I am a creator. Although I'm a writer and a talker, I can sit down and invest a second on my click thing. You see, I don't even know what it's called, because you guys love attention, and so my clickbait needs to be attentive when I could just be pretty and my mind was gonna draw you in, but it doesn't. So I am gonna invest every single day in this little chair, and I'm gonna probably get my own light, or I don't know. I'm gonna invest every single day in sitting right here doing my makeup and pretending this is my new podcast chair. I'm gonna get a microphone and I'm gonna talk to the camera as if that's what I do. And because it's cold outside too, but I'm already gonna be working from home a lot when this works. And it is working, because I'm doing it. But when I work from home, I'm gonna be it's probably gonna be like a white chair. It's probably gonna be like a white fluffy chair, or like a green chair with white bedding on it. So, cause I'm always cold, so I'll put a blanket over me, and I'll be on my little microphone. I'll probably have a microphone clip, or maybe like an actual microphone standing, so I can just speak, and it works for me. And my chair works for my back, because my back hurts. But right now, I love the setup. My iPad, not mine, a computer chair. My iPad is sitting on the couch. I have this half gray, white, brown background, but it's okay. On to better things. This little white ball, and I'm here, and I'm posting, and I'm doing what I'm doing. Wherever I am who I am. Wherever I am, wherever I am who I am. Wherever I am, wherever I am who I am. Wherever I am. One is better than zero. Those are my mantras for coming up on here. Yeah, that's an update for me. Today, it's so cold. So today I will just be doing Pilates after I edit this video, and I'm going straight to sleep, because I just said I am prioritizing sleep, and I'm prioritizing commitment to this. I might be pumping out 2 videos a day. I am not stopping. So if you're not stopping to watch my video, then let's get it together. Watch me grow. And you can always relate to me, because I'm always going to be teaching you something within these videos. Always. Yes, I have so many experiences to share. As young as I am, my brain is, I'm a thinker, I'm a reader, I'm a writer, I'm a podcaster. The thoughts that come to my head, the emotions I feel, they all channel you to be here and listen to me, because I'm learning that everyone does have something to say, even if they don't look like they do. They do. So I do. And I might not look like I do to you, but I do. I might not be your aesthetic bitch, but I am. My brain is universal, if you're honestly conventional or unconventional. So today I'm here, and I'm going to talk about how to love yourself, how to be your own best friend, because I don't think somebody who isn't their own best friend would be confident enough to keep posting after just getting 0 views. And I am. I'm my own best friend. I will start with this story time. So I've been to almost 10 to 12 schools my entire life. It's actually, I think it's been learning experience through friendships and stuff that, contrary to popular belief, you need this, you need that. What about I just know what I need and you know what you need, and we go on about that, okay? Because I have my friends, I have my family that I love, I have my chosen family. I'm happy, and I don't need 3,000 people in a picture to validate me. And this is what I'm going to teach you guys: the art of being alone. The art of being alone, because how am I so happy being alone? I don't know, but I do know, because I'm probably gonna make a really long video about it, okay? And I don't even know where to start. I don't have my thought points, but I have my brain, and my brain always works, and it always treads back to the ideas that, I tend to rant all the time, and I'm not gonna do that here. I'm gonna rant, but in a constructive way, and this is why I am going to need a strict sleeping schedule, because I need this time after I record my morning video to jot down my ideas, have time to read and write and podcast. That's gonna be consistent every single day. And to do that as a thinker, I'm realizing that I genuinely need my 6 hours of sleep. I don't need 8 because 8 is gonna make me the same way that I am now. And yeah, so I need my 6 full hours of sleep. I need good water, I need good meals, and I need my brain that's strong, that's a thinker, to be here. So let me teach you the art of being alone. Number one, stop seeking validation from everything but yourself. To master the art of being alone, you have to master your self-concept. Your self-concept is beliefs that you have created for yourself. If you believe that you cannot be alone, you will not be alone. If you believe that you're not beautiful, you're not beautiful. If you believe, I can keep going, or you can just reflect on your beliefs and realize that it might just be affecting you. Your self-concept is within your subconscious. It's what you were trained with. It's what the world showed you and made you to believe because of your experiences. And so half of the time you're really operating out of your subconscious, because the way you react, the way you interpret, the way you perceive, the way you walk, the way you talk, everything operates out of your subconscious, as well as your belief systems. What you choose to believe operates from how you were wired as a child, or what traumatic event happened, or what positive event reinforced the belief that you're operating out of. And if you have positive beliefs, those are good. Keep them to the side. They might need revision for relationships or your self goals, but I want you to focus on the negative beliefs that you have around validation. What validates you? I don't have time for you to go on about what validates you. It shouldn't be your phone. It shouldn't be like on a picture. It shouldn't be somebody, a man. It shouldn't be a woman. It shouldn't be anything but yourself. You know who gives you your ideas? Yourself. You know who makes you care? Yourself. You know who does all these things? Yourself. And so when you rewire your beliefs into thinking, yeah, I don't care what nobody thinks because I am. And your self-concept is what you are. So and your belief systems is your self-concept, and what you are is your beliefs, and who you are is what you believe you are. So we can battle your belief system. Your belief system needs to be about yourself, that you are valuable, of healthy love. Because I hear a lot of people be like, yeah, I just attract this, Your inner world is a reflection of your outer world. So who are you? Are you a person that only respects good relationships, or are you a person who looks for validation in bad relationships because you like to repeat patterns and you don't see the bad in it? Answer quickly. You shouldn't be... Fuck. People are under the impression that they cannot change who they are because it contradicts themselves, and that's your brain fighting against your brain. It's you versus you. If you don't think you can change, like I just said multiple times, then you're not going to. And if you're confronted with a situation that your body is rejecting, or you're rejecting because it goes against who you already have established you are and who you will be forever, there's no movement in that. You can't even break to grow in that strict mindset of who you are, because who we are evolves. Okay, so the first step in being your own best friend is understanding that you are your own best friend. You are a friend to yourself. You are worthy of good friendships. You love hanging out with yourself. You have hobbies. Look at my video on how to find your purpose. Find those purposes and wake up no matter who's around you and where you are, and contribute 0.1% to your purpose, and you are fulfilled and you are regulated, okay? And then your self-concept. That's what I was talking about. Okay, now we're gonna get into how to be your own best friend. Okay, when people say I attract bad relationships, I attract bad friendships, all these things are relationships. All these things are relationships. Whether it's a friendship, a family member, a job, they're all relationships. And you need to establish within your belief system that you only accept good things in your life. You don't accept bad things in your life. Because when you accept bad things in your life, bad things are invited. And when you accept good things in your life, good things are invited. Correct? If you want to attract good friendships in the first place, you should be a good friend to yourself. And this is how I am a good friend to myself. I don't betray myself. I always defend myself. I don't betray my emotions. I don't betray my emotional needs. I don't betray who I am because it makes somebody else uncomfortable. And it doesn't hurt their feelings, it just makes them uncomfortable and they want me to change. I don't do that to conform. Remember, in my last video this morning, I said I conformed with my beauty, but not with myself. I don't compromise myself in any situation, in any micro situation. I don't compromise my beliefs, my personality, my anything. To be a good friend to yourself is to have your back in all your beliefs. All your beliefs you hold true to your heart, back them up. That is how you become your true best friend. I affirm I enjoy time alone, okay? I enjoy time alone. That's my belief system. I dance when no one's watching. I read when no one's watching. I podcast when no one's watching. I have fun with myself. I live with myself. I dream with myself. I do all these things because I believe that I have so much fun with myself. Therefore, I do things that make me know myself more. And you need to develop this belief system in order to have situations where you back your feelings up, where you back your beliefs up, where you back your self-concept up, and nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can take your belief system away from you. Like, just like I can't take your belief system that you think that you attract horrible people unless you want to change it, no one can take it away if you change it to the positive and you believe that. Nobody can take my positive mindset away. Nobody. Not even the realistic pessimists ever. They could not. I would not see it in their point of view because mine matters and theirs stresses me out. We're two different people, and so you need to hold your beliefs core and then do as your beliefs say. If you believe that you are a person that attracts good relationships, don't accept anything less but a good relationship. I'm sure you've heard this in so many other self-improvement podcasts, preachers, TED Talks, books, but I'm saying it to you again because maybe I have to present it in another way, right? Like, you cannot go against your own beliefs. Like, religion is a construct that you don't go against your beliefs of something in your religion firmly. So you need to create your own belief system outside of religion about yourself that you can back up, you can defend, and you can live by every single day in order to cultivate a world that you love and a self that you love and a self that you can hang out with and do all your biggest dreams alone. Let me teach you, or let me tell you how I hang out with myself and how I'm my own best friend, honestly, because I already told you. Because I believe that I am a good friend to myself, I have good friendships. Because I don't allow myself to be a bad friend to myself and I don't talk bad to myself, I tolerate. That's my biggest pet peeve. I cannot tolerate disloyalty. I choose to treat people nicely. I choose to be loyal to people. I choose all these things for other people because I choose it for myself. These are some ways that you can just hang out with yourself in order to know yourself, in order to love yourself, in order to be your own best friend. You can go out to dinner by yourself. I go out to dinner by myself at least once a month. I do my hobbies every day, every single day, because I'm hanging out with myself when I do my hobbies. Hobbies is a way to connect to yourself, to learn, and just your own passion that you just hone your focus in, and you're in dream world, and then you get out of it and you work and you do this and you do that. But you need at least an hour a day with your hobbies. You defend yourself. You make sure that you make sure you cultivate well relationships, whether negative or positive. Honestly, I really can't control what type of world that you wanted to create for yourself, but do that. I exercise. You get to know yourself when you exercise. I mean, that's like not a hobby. It should be a lifestyle. But when I'm walking, I talk to myself. Always talk to yourself. People always call me crazy for talking to myself, but talking to myself allows me to talk to you guys. I still talk to myself even when I'm not podcasting, but talking to yourself, you get to know yourself, feeling yourself, in a sense of letting things happen and feel those emotions. You get to know yourself and you get to be your own best friend, and you get to give yourself the opportunity to caress your back and say, hey baby girl, it's gonna be okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like you need those moments. And I'm not even gonna laugh about that. Like you really need those moments where you cry and hold your own shoulder. Because I probably, if you're watching this, like I know sometimes people literally say the most craziest things when you're expressing your emotions to them. And you have to realize, do you neglect your own emotions before you expect other people to not neglect your emotions? No. So being your own best friend is to nurture your emotions, care for your emotions, show yourself that you can be emotional, like show yourself that you have the ability to be emotional and not ridicule yourself, and caress yourself and nurture yourself and tell yourself that it's going to be okay before you expect it from anyone. That's how you become your own best friend. That's how you don't seek validation from anyone. And even with podcasting, I literally told myself, if the number is 15 million or if the number is 0, I'm not thinking about the numbers. I'm thinking that this is my passion and this is what I'm going to keep doing regardless of who's watching, who's not watching, who's pretending not to watch, who's clapping, who's not clapping. This is who I am. And that's how I validate myself. Before I validate the numbers, before anything, I validate myself. I validate myself. I ask myself, how would I perceive somebody else doing it? Watch my video on outer judgment. It's just you inner judging yourself. And so when I'm watching my videos back to back, I'm like, how would I perceive this? And if I settle with myself that I don't perceive it any type of way, I'm not embarrassed, I don't care. I take a step back and observe my own self before I let the world observe me. And that's how I'm my own best friend, because then no one can break me. I can only break myself. My mind can only break me, because that's how you become your own best friend, because you don't judge yourself, you don't hurt yourself, you don't stay in relationships that are hurting you. You do your hobbies, you cultivate good relationships because you have a good relationship with yourself. You love talking to yourself. You love dancing with yourself. You love listening to your favorite music. You love what you're different than the next person, and you accept your uniqueness, because at the end of the day, no one can know you better than yourself. I don't care who you think you love that much. No one can know you better than you know yourself, and you need to spend time with yourself in order to know yourself by talking and watching things, and always growing and evolving. Like I said in my last video, 2 analogies that will change your mind about emotions. You always just need to be funneling yourself through emotions, learning yourself, learning what you can handle, learning what you can't handle, knowing yourself so much that somebody else cannot tell you about yourself, and you not agree, and you not take the constructive criticism and better yourself, because you already knew that might have been a thing in you yourself. No one can control you when you know yourself. No one can, or when you're your own best friend. It just ties in, so I'm saying that. But no one can control you. No one can tell you about yourself. No one can hurt your feelings. You can choose. You know how to control your emotions because you spend time with your emotions. It's just so much power in knowing yourself. It's so much power in spending time with yourself and being your own best friend. And it's truly an art, because you have to learn it. You have to learn to use it to your power. You have to learn to make a better life out of knowing yourself. You have to seek validation from yourself and not the world, which relieves so much inner stress from you, because you're not judging anyone, because you don't even judge yourself, and you don't have the ability to have all these negative emotions because you're secure within yourself. You usually see people mad and angry all the time because they don't even know themselves, so they're angry at the world. They're projecting all that they don't know about themselves onto the world, and they can't be calm. They can't talk calmly. They can't cultivate good communication because they don't have those communications with themselves. They don't change their bad behavior with themselves and stop being in bad relationships, or understand that bad situations are repeating itself, and they can't, and they need to leave, or they need to change a part of them that keeps going back to those same situations that are hurting them. They're not doing the shadow work. They're not doing the journaling. They don't care about the shadow work, the journaling. They don't care about their self. And so how can anyone else care about you? And that's what I'm teaching you guys. Care about yourself, and that's how you will be your own best friend. Put that attention that you have on worldly things, on other people's opinions, on who's doing this, who's doing that, what somebody else is doing, and how you don't like it, and figure out what you like. And all those things that I just think, put them into yourself and really know, what world do I live in? My world. I don't live in anyone else's world but my world. I don't control anybody else's world but my world. Therefore, I am my own best friend. A friend is somebody who has your back, shows up for you, loves you, spends time with you, talks to you, respects you, removes you from bad situation, motivates you, and works hard to creating a better relationship with you. And you can do all those things with however many people you want, but if you don't do it with yourself, babes, that's not you. That's not you. That's not you being your own best friend. That's not. It's not. And it's just a really good thing to be your own best friend, because it just makes the world a better place. I mean, if anyone treats me wrong, I can be like, bye. I don't even do that to myself. I see something is hurting me in a bad way or affecting me, I change the behavior immediately when I see a bad relationship for me versus me, and it's not elevating me, like my time management skills. I'm ready to change it. I'm ready to cultivate that, and that's how I'm my own best friend, because I'm showing up for myself when I need it. I know that without time management, I won't be as productive. I know how my brain works, and my brain gets very sleepy and it gets very tired because I think so much. And so showing up for myself is disciplining myself to go to sleep at like 9 p.m. today or 10 p.m. and get this video out by like 8 or what? It's 6:30. You know what I mean? So yeah, I really want you guys to be your own best friend. And I really want you guys to do the inner work every single day. I do inner work as much as I teach it. I do it every day still. I'm still learning, but I learned so much that I just can't give it to you guys. Right now, I'm working on building good habits and being consistent, something that I've never really been doing. I've struggled with being consistent, and I'm showing up for myself by being consistent. This is another love language barrier that I have shown myself, that I trust myself because I can be consistent, and therefore I trust that this will work because I trust in myself to be consistent. Like, you know what I mean? I build trust with myself before I build it with anything else. And by doing things that I said I'm gonna do, by like, at least now, because I just said, like, earlier in this year I was not, and even with other things that I've done, like I know I want to do it, and I wouldn't abandon my child of their dreams, and so I shouldn't abandon myself for my dreams. I should work on my dreams. I should be consistent. I should get 1% better every day. You know what I mean? And so that's what I just want you guys to take away from this video, is that everyone should always work on themselves every single day, and working on yourself merely creates a version of yourself that loves yourself, and that is your own best friend, and that you can go shopping by yourself, you can go to a concert by yourself. I've been to concerts by myself. I haven't gone to so much travel. That's why maybe for next year to just, well, maybe as soon as I don't know. I'm not gonna put a time on it, but I do plan on going on a solo trip, because that is like the only thing I really haven't done alone. Alone is not a bad thing. Alone is beautiful. You get to know yourself better, and so you can give back to your community that you choose, because when you were alone, you realize how much you love yourself, and then you can pour that love into other people easily because you give it to yourself relentlessly. Yeah. Subscribe to my channel. That was a bar. I'm also gonna go on a walk alone now. Actually, didn't I say I was gonna do Pilates because it's really cold outside? Yeah, I'm gonna do Pilates, but walking really calms me, so I think I'm gonna just put on a jacket and walk like at least 10K steps, because it's really, really cold, and it's just really cold. It's messing up my flow, but nonetheless, consistency is key for me. I'm showing up for myself, and I'll talk to you guys later. I love you guys. See how I just recorded the video and it came out perfect? It's something I get to post something. I get to post my beauty. I get to post my beauty with my knowledge. My beauty comes from my knowledge and my experiences and my pain and my passions. And so I'm here for you guys. Okay, bye. I'm really cold right now. Like, no, I'm not shivering, but I'm really cold.